it's Tuesday, May 24th, and this is Computex 2022. I'm Gladys.
And I'm Lisa. Hello.
Hi, so Lisa, how are you doing? Actually, you've been to Computex for so many years before pandemic.
Yes.
How do you feel this year?
I feel deeply touched and excited also because during the pandemic past 2 years, it is impossible to have a physical event around the globe. So I feel truly happy that I can be here.
I know, so for the past 2 years, Computex has been going virtual, but this year we are back. From today until Friday 27th, we can have the physical show here in Taipei Nangang Exhibition Hall. And of course, we still have the Computex Digital Go.
For those who are watching online, so don't miss out the Digital Go, giving you the hottest and the latest ICT trends for today.
And still, if you come to the physical show here at Computex 2022, you are going to meet so many tech giants. For example, Gigabyte is here right next to us, and we have a professional to tell you more about the booth. Hi, Michael.
Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having us. So you're going to show us about the booth?
Yeah, I will take you around. So welcome to Gigabyte's booth, and my name is Michael. I'll be your tour guide today. And speaking of Gigabyte, most of you probably know us from our long history of quality motherboards and graphics card products. And some of you might even recognize our laptop products, which have been showing up more and more in the market in recent years. But we're more than just these consumer products. Gigabyte, we are actually about having this really strong hardware strength. And with that, we provide a lot of different product solutions, and we made it our mission to bring out the best performance in these products, which is the reason why we're using the theme Power of Computing as the theme of this year's exhibition. And
about the laptop, and right now we're coming to the servers.
We're going to a different section of our booth right now, and where we're standing right now is the data center section of our booth. And with this design, we want to convey the point that servers in data centers are going to be the core and the computing power source of everything in the future. And some of you are probably not that familiar with data centers in the past few years, because data centers are usually are only relevant to those tech giants or big research centers. But in recent years, as the technology evolves and as we move into the 5G era, where everything is going to be interconnected and are required to make communication with different technologies, data centers will become an integral part of that future. And as AI and smart applications are demanding more and more computing resources from HPC, high performance computing. There's a new technology in the market called heterogeneous computing, which is the ability to combine CPU, GPU, and DPU, which is what our service does. And
People are talking about the speed of the internet. This also contributes to it a lot, right?
That is our E-series servers, which I will tell you a little more about in the next few seconds. Right now, our HPC servers supports different computing cards, from the likes of AMD Instinct, NVIDIA A100, NVIDIA Quadro, and Xilinx Alveo. And our HPC servers also have we also have an AI solution, which is our HPC servers integrated with a software platform that is specially designed for AI training and AI management. And our servers are highly user friendly. Which means we have many servers that are certified by software partners like Ubuntu, Red Hat, SUSE, Citrix, VMware, and Microsoft Azure. Okay, and one last thing about our server is that we have a lot of servers supporting the x86 architecture, but at the same time, we are one of the leading manufacturer which designs servers for what is called the ARM architecture. And let's move to this side over here. On the other side of this wall is our E-series servers, which, as we mentioned, when you talk about internet connectivity, we are moving into a different era called the 5G era, and 5G is built on a technology called edge computing technology, which is essentially these computing nodes deployed as close as possible to where the computing needs to be done. And our E-series servers are designed to be shorter and more flexible in order to fit in more of these 5G scenarios. But right now, let's talk about thermal. We currently provide 3 different thermal solutions: air, liquid, and immersion. And immersion cooling is more efficient than liquid, and liquid is more efficient than air cooling. But they each serve different purposes, and they fit in different IT infrastructures. And we have a very strong design skill in our server architecture, which allow us to provide the best mechanism for heat transfer and heat dissipation.
Better
So
computation.
so the CPU and GPU, even though they have greater performance, they are also being allowed to provide such performance.
And we learned that actually you're also kind of producing the e-mobility system, right?
Yes, we can now move to our different section of our booth. The data center is one thing that people are not very familiar with about Gigabyte, and this e-mobility section is basically brand new to a lot of people who maybe has only a little understanding about Gigabyte. This ADCU right here is the one that was used when the first made in Taiwan self-driving bus, the Wing bus, was made years ago. This was used back then. And what this does is basically think of it as the brain, which takes in signals and converts into commands which controls the autonomous vehicles. And speaking of the future of mobility, one huge part of it is the Internet of Vehicles. And what Internet of Vehicle is basically all the vehicles on the road in the future will be gathering all these on-road information such as traffic, other cars, bikers, pedestrians, etc. And they bring all this information back into the control center and commute and share it over the internet with others in order to bring that information, communicate with other on-road vehicles to provide safer and smoother traffic. And this T-Box right here does just that, and is one of the product solutions that is very feasible and perfect for commercial fleet management. So that is the gist of the general introduction of what Gigabyte is presenting this year, and that is. I also hope that you understand the meaning of power computing and the idea of it giving the future of technology and innovation more room to grow. And we have a lot more different product and solutions, which I encourage you to come back to hang around or come back to visit to learn more. And thank you for the visit.
Thank you, Michael.
And hopefully wish you a pleasant Computex experience.
Of course. Thank you, Michael. I bet me and Lisa learned a lot from your introduction about Gigabyte's booth. How do you feel? Any takeaways?
I personally most impressed of the Internet of Vehicles because personally I want to buy a EV car in the future. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Michael. And we still have so many booths to visit, but hopefully we'll come back soon. Thank you. Thank you. See you soon. Okay, so here is the general introduction about Gigabyte's booth. And next up, where are we going?
We are going to Kioxia. Now here we are at the Kioxia's booth. Do you know what about Kioxia's doing?
Yes, so Kioxia is actually have the Japanese breed. So everybody's really focusing on their NAND flash and also personal slash SSD card. Yes, and today we are going to introduce you the chairman of Kioxia, Yamamoto-san.
Very nice to meet you.
Very nice
Thank
to
you
meet
for visiting us. Thank you.
Yes, we're so curious about what you do and how the markets are actually focusing on your products.
Okay, thank you very much. As we are Kioxia, so we are leading edge flash manufacturers, and utilizing our technology, we have a variety of products like this, and especially for our SSDs from a PC to data center and servers, that we like to contribute the world increase. Thank you.
Okay, so maybe we can keep showing us more
Yes,
about the product.
please.
We'll follow your step.
Okay. So this one is our PC grade SSDs. So we are currently promoting and also supporting many of PC companies, and those, especially for data centers and server manufacturers, we are supporting very high-end and high-speed SSDs. That's we are one of the focus area. We like to help a data center and server makers performance better.
So actually for the past 2 years, pandemic period, the business of the company really goes dramatically up, right?
Yes. So work from home and also people isolated, but even so, everybody connect to each other.
Yes.
That's why so they need more data transformations.
Right.
That's create more demand in the now and future. That's our products will contribute
Yes.
in the market.
It's a good news actually.
Yes, thank you very
Okay.
much. Yes.
And more to show us?
Yes. So this time we like to introduce this B2C market use for our SSDs. There's two lineups.
Okay.
One is our PCIe NVMe SSDs. That's for DIY use, for personal use. The other one is a more portable style. That's SSD inside of this casing, so easily to store your video or some data into that.
Oh,
It's
wow.
really small.
Yes,
Yeah,
very
it's
small,
nice.
tiny size. It's useful to carry out.
Yeah.
Is it some breakout technologies from the company?
Yeah, so this one, so we didn't launch in the Taiwan market yet. So now we have a very variety of SSD using our 3D memories.
Okay.
That's more power effective and also very good driver as a technology, leading edge technology we're using for that. That's we like to introduce today using these opportunities. Thank you.
Are you going to launch soon here in Taiwan?
Yes. We are trying to be at the Q3 time frame.
Oh,
We
okay.
just developed those items.
Okay,
So we like to
okay.
introduce soon in Taiwan.
Yes, so this Computex 2022 will be
Yeah.
a great platform
Yes,
to launch the new product.
yes. Actually, it's the very first time that we will have a booth in the Computex.
Oh, really?
So really good timing to introduce new products in Taiwan.
It's good to have you here because
Thank you.
this year we are expecting more people
Yes.
to come, and of course we have Digital Gold online
Yes.
show.
Yeah.
So again, this is like both hybrid affairs.
Yes, great opportunities.
Yes.
Thank you.
So where are we here? For
Yes,
the
this
show?
is a more like B2B solution is a NAND flash itself. So data creation lots, not only the personal usage like PC and data center, but between that there's many connectivity usage. So that's areas we like to support those discrete NAND flash itself. Then many our partners make a tailor-made some equipment using a flash memory. So we have a very variety of NAND flash like Excel flash and standard TLC and QLC. Those items many our partners utilize on system to offer in the market.
That's what they use for. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
For the
Really appreciate you
interaction.
coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We hope to visit you again and
Okay.
keep bring more people to the booth.
Okay, appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you so
Arigatou
much.
gozaimasu. Thank you. Thank you. See you.
See you.
Thank you. So this year, Computex 2022 really gathered tech giants. And of course, Lisa, you know, we are emphasizing the topic of ESG, right? So like for the companies and enterprises here, they really care about zero carbon or eco-friendly topic among the tech company.
Okay, let me show you the Delta. I heard they have some of focus on this topic. Okay, let's go. Here we are at Delta's booth, and next to me is Alexandro. Hello, how are you?
How are you, Lisa? Thank you so much for coming to Delta.
Yes. So any like new or interesting thing that we can expect in this year Computex?
Actually, yeah, quite a lot. At Delta, we have smart green solutions which are capable to creating sustainable cities, and we have a lot to show you here today.
Okay.
The first thing is not a Delta product, but it's very interesting. Delta is a company known for sustainability. We care about saving energy and also protecting the environment. One of the key ways to protect the environment right now is the circular economy. So here we have, for example, in our factories, we use PCB boards, printed circuit boards, and then we take the waste from those products, from the PCB boards, and then we recycle them. And then we can create, for example, floor tiles, or also for the walls. And that way we can use this kind of waste, and then also to reduce the waste in the environment.
The texture is really smooth, actually.
Actually, yes. It can be also used, for example, to you can create park benches, for example. Also the fences in many areas. They're actually very durable. So it's a great way to take waste that will be thrown in the landfill, for example, and then that way we can protect the environment even further. So circular economy is a key topic in the future. Great. Also a key issue that we care a lot about Delta is to not only protect the environment, but also to have a healthy environment in buildings, for example, in offices. So then at here, we were, of course, very worried that everyone would be concerned in Computex about the COVID-19 virus. So we have developed our very own disinfection products. So here, for example, we have UV products with a very safe wavelength, so then it's safe for human beings. And with only 5 seconds, they can destroy 96% of the COVID virus.
So we can stand?
Exactly. Right here. And then you are COVID-free right now.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's wonderful.
Exactly. Then here we're gonna go to see our Delta electric vehicle charging solutions. As you know, electric vehicles are the future, e-mobility. So then, for example, right here, let me show you the first one, the small one. If you're at home and you have an electric car, then for example, well, maybe very soon, right?
Yeah.
Here we have what we call AC chargers. They're powered with AC electricity. And then they're very light, very stylish, very compact.
Can I try?
Sure, of course. So
Okay.
very light too, right? So then with this one, you can, for example, when you are sleeping, then you can recharge your electric vehicle for a few hours. Also, they're installed in shopping malls, for example, hotels, parking lots. And then if you really need to recharge your car faster, then we have what we call the DC electric vehicle chargers. So then right here is what we have, a 50 kilowatt DC electric vehicle charger. 50 kilowatt. So then you can imagine, for example, a Tesla S has a battery of 100 kilowatts, and then this charger will charge it in less than 2 hours. That's very fast. So for example, imagine you can go to a shopping mall as well. You can see it's also very thin, very compact. So then in a shopping mall, you can go shopping for 2 hours. By the time you're back, your car will be fully charged. And that is assuming your battery is almost empty. If it's maybe half, then less than an hour would be enough. So you should hurry up with the shopping if you have this charger.
Is this already used in the market?
Yes, it's actually our newest product. Before it was a 25 kilowatt, and in even less space, we have managed to double the power output of this charger, the capacity. This one is a little bit heavier because it's DC charging, so you can see the gun is a little heavier, right?
I think the whole design is chic and it's clean design.
Exactly, and very user-friendly. We have the LCD display right here, and also you can use a credit card or different cards to also pay, for example, for the charging. Also, we have here at Delta different solutions to power electric scooters as well. So then we are also working with different partners to have to bring e-mobility also to the scooter market. Right. Now, well, we have the chargers for the electric cars. But then Delta goes even beyond that. We're also charging or providing the key components for the electric vehicles. And many companies are trying to do that right now, but it's actually very hard to enter the supply chain of an automaker. Automakers, they need to trust you for many years for you to be able to enter their supply chain. In Delta, we have been developing power and thermal management solutions for electric vehicles for more than 10 years. We actually have R&D projects with all these electric vehicle makers. And right now we can say that Delta, after 10 years, we have become one of the major suppliers for the world's leading electric vehicle brands in North America, in Europe, and in Japan as well. So then here, for example, we have what we call the onboard charging, onboard chargers, and also the powertrain technology. Basically, any conversion that is of energy inside the vehicle is processed through Delta's technologies. And also the powertrain, which means that the electricity from the battery to give the power for the vehicle to have the motion is also done by Delta's components. So this is a key technology. Basically, we give the life to the electric vehicles here at Delta. And then a key challenge that many people actually haven't learned about is that electric vehicles, there will be a lot of electric vehicles in the future. In a few years, more brands are launching more electric cars. So then one big challenge is that the electricity grid that we have today right now, it will be very challenging for it to charge so many electric vehicles in the future. So at Delta, we have an entire infrastructure to enable a more, let's say, smarter energy management so that we can really charge all these vehicles. The way we do it, we have here the Delta Grid management solution, and then we have energy storage technology here at Delta. Also, some of our chargers are V2X, which means it's vehicle to grid. So then we can, for example, if you go to work, you have an electric vehicle, by the time you get home, let's say the battery is 90% charged, and then you can take our chargers and our smart grid technology to power your home with the electricity stored in the battery of your electric vehicle. That way your vehicle will become a small power plant. And then in many cars do that, then they will reduce the burden for the electricity grid to charge all these electric vehicles. This is what Delta can do with the smart energy management. And then this is our booth. So then the key point of Delta is that we have all these different solutions and technologies to enable sustainable cities. That is our mission and our dream and our goal. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time, for a wonderful introduction.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's carry on to the next company.
Thank you.
Now we are in Infineon's booth. Let's welcome Infineon's Market Senior Director, Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey.
Hi, nice meeting you. I'm Jeffrey.
How's your day?
Pretty good. And you?
Can you briefly, shortly introduce your company?
Yes, Infineon is a global semiconductor company and headquartered based in the German. And we are providing a lot of the semiconductors, like the automotive semiconductor and also the sensors and also the power. We are in a very superior position in the worldwide. So let me show you some of the demos. First of all, I would like to introduce some of the sensors. So for this sensor, we call it a CO2 sensors. You see, we launched these products last year, end of last year, and this is the worldwide, the most compact size of the CO2 sensors.
Small.
Yes. So you see, the COVID-19 impact us a lot. So the CO2 condensity and also the concentration meters will help us to measure the indoor and outdoor the air pollution situation. So such like this one is a module-wise, the CO2 sensors. So you can read out this CO2 concentration via this Bluetooth module. So you can connect to the mobile, connect to the tablet, connect to every portable devices.
Like my pad?
Yes.
So I can use
Also
it
can.
now. Oh,
Correct.
is this real-time data?
It's a real-time data. You can detect indoor where you are, the CO2 concentration. Yeah. And next one, that would be the cloud-based, also the CO2 modules. But this is via the Wi-Fi. So you can transmit the real-time CO2 information to the cloud. So you can remotely to understand the current situation indoor or in the office, in the room. Yeah. So this is the CO2 sensor.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next sensor.
Okay.
Okay. This one is the TOF, time of flight. It's a quite famous new type of the sensor, 3D image sensors. So Infineon provide a very accurate 3D image sensors. So via the software, you can read out the on time, real time, the depth information.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now, you can try. Yeah, you can see. So it will detect all your move, and this is called the skeleton. So you can, skeleton, and to measure the real time information you have. Yeah. Okay, so like a demo, maybe. So when the TOF is detect all your motions, you can see the distance of the real time and also the shape. So you can measure the skeleton. Yeah.
What can this technology use in what kind of area?
So such like you can use in the medical when the people falling from the bed, or do the falling detection when the elder people they are at home alone. So you can detect if they are falling from everywhere. And also the TOF can use the Face ID to unlock, and also the gesture. So it's a lot of the different application use case you can via different software to proceed. So we believe this one, the TOF will become the very popular sensors in the futures. Yeah, in our life. Yeah. Okay, so this one is the Type-C dock. Okay, you know, now everybody is working online, use their laptop everywhere, more portable. So you will see a lot of the line to connect, to the display, connect to the camera, connect to the Bluetooth or the wireless charger. So Infineon provide a very compact size solution, highly integrated IC and MCU in the dock. So via this dock, you can connect to the laptop and to link up the high-speed camera, the data transmission, and also the low data like the mouse, Bluetooth mouse, the data transmission. And also you can link up to the display with a very compact size. Even the wireless charging, you can connect inside. Via this IC can allocate all the power to do the optimized using. Yeah, so this will be our key solution in the future for the laptop. Yeah.
So we can connect a monitor
Yes.
and a camera
Yes.
and a
Wireless charging. Yeah.
with one Type-C.
With one Type-C line.
Wow, this is impressive. Thank you for your introduction. Thank you, Jeffrey. Okay. So be sure to stop by at Infineon's booth, and let's go check out next one.
Hi, Lisa. Thank you for covering up.
It's
I want to
okay.
introduce you my new friend,
Hello.
Director of Garage Plus,
Okay.
May.
Hello, May. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
First of all, I look this maze-shaped pavilion is unlike the other booth. I would love to know more about it.
Okay, so you may find that our booth is just like a math because within math, which means the unknown challenge. However, you can also see a lot of the human civilization patterns on our wall because within that human we use the innovation to advance our life, and that's also what the startups do. So we use this symbol to design our booth. Yeah.
Okay, so there are many startups group itself?
Yes, so actually because GaragePass, we are the incubator and we have been supporting like more than 400 startups and half of them are from the overseas. Yeah, and so today we just showcased like 48 startups to attending the Computex Innovex. Yeah, so maybe I can just show you around. Yeah. Yeah, I just mentioned that because for GaragePass startups are from the overseas, so I would like to just introduce you a startup from France, the WISE integration, and they are trying to make the power supply smaller, lighter, and more efficient. Yeah, so let's welcome Florian.
Hi, hello everyone. Yeah, so we are WISE Integration, so French tech company based in France and in Taiwan. So we have 20 people in the company based in France and Taiwan. So we are making hardware and firmware. So we are working on GaN technology. GaN stands for gallium nitride. It's a new semiconductor materials. So we are making chips, so semiconductor. So we designed the chip and we are using TSMC foundry to produce this chip. And also we are making firmware. So firmware is a software which you can implement inside a microcontroller. And the goal of the firmware inside an MCU with these chips, the goal is to reduce the size and improve energy efficiency of power supplies, such as adapters for consumer applications, such as smartphone adapters, laptop adapters, and also data centers industry, to reduce all the cooling system because there will be less heat dissipation.
I would say you come to the right place.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
More buyers
Exactly,
like
yeah. Such as we are working with TSMC and we have lots of customers based in Taiwan. So we are very excited to be here, thanks to Garage Plus also. So yeah, this is a very good place. Yeah, thank you so much.
So
Okay,
we're
yeah.
going for the next stop.
Yes, so actually the WISE integration, they already has so many Taiwan customers. Yeah, and now I would like to just introduce you DeepWave because you know that the voice is very important in our society, no matter you are in the online education or the smart manufacturer or you are in the like new media and content industry. So I would like to invite the Song to just briefly introduce their technology.
Hi, I'm Song from D-Wave, and our company started in 2019, and we are a group of engineers who are loving music, and we extend our passion and expertise to other audio processing, including smart manufacturing, old content and new media, and also online education. Of course, the music. So what we are doing is we automate the whole audio processing process, and including and adding AI into this process and making the output better and usable.
Thank you so much for the introduction.
Yes.
I guess for the podcast listening economy boost, you will be like a hit.
Yes. So what we are doing, so especially in content and new media, what we target is reporter, YouTuber, and podcast. What we offer is we can offer them an automatic audio processing flow, so that they can maximize their, they can focus on content generation in terms of all this chore.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much. Thank you. And we're going to the next stop.
Okay, so the last one I would like to introduce you. You can see this cool stuff, the round display and also the display just like the paper. So I would like to invite the Nero to introduce their product.
Hello everyone, I'm product manager from Panel 7. We are a startup of new display like this. You can see the display is flexible. It's very thin and not hot. Yeah, it can portable to anywhere. And you can curve to cider and any curve like this. We use it to curve to a cider and combined with AGV to feature the customer player like this. Very cool.
Showing us around. We bet there are more companies here, startups here.
Yeah, so Garage Plus, we will be in the Computex Interface exhibition for a whole week, and you can find all the Garage Plus star information on our website. So welcome to join us to Inventing Tomorrow. Yeah,
thank you so much, May. Thank you. What an insightful tour actually for today. We can see from like tech giants to startups, and actually they are coming from overseas. It's not easy, actually, have to say that. They have to survive their quarantine time and then show us more on the Computex 2022.
So
So actually for the guided tour, we hope that you can find out more interesting topics and companies, and of course, come visit us from May 24th to May 27th on site. You can come to Taipei Nangang Exhibition Hall, and if you have to stay home, of course, we hope that you stay safe, stay healthy, but you can still visit Computex Digital Go until June 6th, and we will see you soon. I'm Gladys.
thank you. I'm Lisa.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.